One challenge that many blind parents face is helping their kids out with homework. So today, I got a couple of great tips for you to do just that. What's up, VIPs? Derek here, back with another video where it's all about helping you discover life after sight loss. On this channel, we do product reviews, life advice, encouragement, how-tos, and so much more. So if you're new here and that all sounds good to you, consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss another single video. I am the parent to two wonderful kids, both of which are in elementary school, and so they have homework each and every night. High schoolers and middle schoolers have homework too, but at this point, I can still do my kids' math. So that's a really good thing. But they bring home their homework, they bring home their spelling words, their math, their projects, everything else, and sometimes it's a little difficult to help them because of my vision impairment. However, I have found a few things that really help out and are beneficial when helping my kids out with those things, and hopefully they'll help you out as well. Now, the first tip is about spelling words. My kids bring home a list of spelling words every week that they have to memorize, learn, and know how to spell by the end of the week. Sometimes it's 10 words. As they get older, it's been up to like 25 to 30 words. And usually my wife will look at the paper, call them out, and they'll spell them. But for me, it's hard to look at the paper. But one trick I found that's really beneficial is use my smartphone. Now, if you have a compact sort of magnifier, you can do this as well, but you always have your smartphone with you if you have a smartphone. So what I do is I pull out the smartphone, I take a picture of the spelling words or the whole list, I pull back far enough, and then I can zoom in on it and give each word as I need to. And so that's been very beneficial and very helpful to give these kids the spelling words. In fact, my kids now come to me with their paper and say, here, take a picture of this. It's in their mind that I'm gonna take a picture and give out their spelling words. So that's a great little tip if your kids have spelling words each and every week. Another great tip is to get something like this. And this is just a simple whiteboard. It's not huge, it's not very big, it's not something you'd hang up on the wall necessarily. It's something you could carry around from room to room and stow away somewhere pretty easily. But this way, you can get yourself a very dark marker and write on the whiteboard maybe math problems, graphs, pictures, whatever you need to see. And that way, it gets it off of the paper and onto this, and you can help them with that. And so then you could draw, a big 14 and say plus 6 and boom, it's 20, and there you go. Did I just do math? I feel pretty good about myself. But there you go. You can do very easy stuff on this, and it's right there for you. So get yourself a whiteboard. If you got room in your house, get yourself a huge one on the wall. Sure, that'd be fantastic. But if you don't have room for that, like most of us don't, get yourself a small whiteboard like this, and you are ready to go. And finally, my last tip is not necessarily practical like these first two, but always remember to be involved with your kids' schoolwork, projects, and everything like that. Whether it's at the school, whether it's at home, make sure you're involved. A lot of times it's easy to sort of just back out and let your sighted spouse jump in there and do the work. I know my wife does a lot of these things, projects and so forth, but I'm always trying to be involved, even if it's just sharing my thoughts, because when you're visually impaired, it's all too easy to just bow out and let your spouse take care of it. But don't be like that. Get really involved, help your kids out when you can, where you can, and how you can, because trust me, they will appreciate it so much. Hey, my question for you today is, do you have kids? And if so, how do you help them with their homework and their school projects? Do you use a whiteboard? Do you take the picture of the spelling words? What are some other ways that you use? I know that other people would love to hear how you do it, and I would as well, so let me know in the comments below. Hey, if you liked this video, if you found it helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with somebody who has kids that you know, and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another single video. And until next time, remember, sight loss isn't the end, it's just the beginning. My name's Derek Daniel from lifeaftersightloss.com, and I'll see you in the next one.